With Dragon Rank achieved after collecting 1200 items, the final goal is reaching Gilded. But with every update, the goal keeps moving further away, so let's see how long it takes to get there. Last episode we crossed 1300 log slots by obtaining the Quetzin pet and then went on to get 5 of the easier boat paints together with 7 of the schematics and closed off with the last champion scroll to obtain the Champion's Cape. You can see our current tasks on screen, but for this episode we're not really going to go for any of these. I have just activated a bond on my Chunkman, so for 14 days we won't get much progress on this account. But I want to get some progress towards 99 sailings because we need that matchscape for a lot of things. So what I am going to do in those 2 weeks, well, we are going to be put here at the mercenary shipwrecks. I'm going to just let the crewmates get everything. We can then sort everything, use the crystal extractor a little bit, just get some general XP, and we still need 2 items here, which is on the one hand, one of the sea treasures, the broken sextant. This isn't all that rare, so we will definitely get this in the next coming weeks. But the more difficult one at a staggering rate of 1 in 24,000 is actually the boat paint you can get here. This is the only way to get this paint, and that's the salvage paint. So I'm pretty much going to try to get this one out of the way while I play my other account. So let's see each other at, I don't know if I'll show the levels or if we'll just see the collection logs pop up instead. But I'm hoping to get at least like up to 85 sailing because of this. Oh, right. There's another collection log as well, the facility bottle. So I guess we got that as well. Nice passive one. We're still only at the start, like it's been 2 hours. We've done 438 martial salvage, so yeah, this is still going to take a while. Oh! Well, that's sooner than expected. Still first day and we already have the broken sextant. This is a 1 in 3000 and we're only like 550. Yes, at the first day we got everything except for the extremely rare drops. So I guess the next clip is probably be a level or be the salvage paint. And there's our goal level already, level 85 sailing. We are now at day number 5 of just sitting here and getting all of the loot. And if you look at the counter here on screen, we haven't even done 10,000 salvage, so we are not even halfway the drop rate of the paint we are looking for. I'm pretty much hoping that we can get to the drop rate by the end of the bond of the Chunkman, and that we actually get it by then, because if you go like 2 to 3 times dry here, this takes months to actually complete, which is actually crazy. But in general, loot is actually not bad. We've already gotten like 7.5 million just purely in cash by alching all of the random things, and then a nice stack of 221 crystal shards, and then a good amount of stackable items that are also worth a couple 100k. So in general, not all that bad, as we're just standing here and doing pretty much nothing. We've reached about 20,000 and a half, so we're pretty much already at the drop rate without the paint. I'm gonna quit for now as there is a bingo coming up and we've already seen some tiles and we can actually save up on some other salvage because we need the salvage uniques. I'm gonna start at Barracuda salvage because that's actually the closest to a bank and we still need that unique as well. We've already done some at the very start of sailing, but it's a 1 in 3000 to get the item here, so I'm hoping to save up like 3000 and then go to the lower tier and do that again, so that we can open it and pretty much get a free tile that way. Oh, I got the boat bottle. And there's our sailor amulet again. Somebody else already got it for the bingo, but at least we have it back. We're now at the morning after And you can see there's already been quite a couple of tiles that have been completed by the team. We're currently at 52 score, which means we are either first or second. One of the interesting things we did was we awakened this one to get 5 Slayer Helm recolors. That used to be 3, so we got 3 heads and then pretty much awakened it so nobody could get to the Korend region. Then this morning we burned this bridge over here, connecting Terranwin with Korend, so pretty much everybody has to go through this awakened unique Slayer Helm tile, which is really difficult, or they need to tunnel, and that means they need to spend coins to get there. So that was one of the plans we were going for, and sadly, it did not work out as expected. As you can see, we still need 2 areas, and we were going for the bonus where we can complete 1 tile in each region. But 1 hour before we burned this bridge, another team got to this region and apparently managed to get a unique here. Which means that plan didn't work out, but either way, it will be difficult for every team to get to this region except for us. And then another thing that happened is when we did the Fremnik way without ever restoring prayer, we got a clue. We then completed that clue for some coins, which we then used, of course, to awaken this tile. We also, this morning, completed the Fight Caves and Inferno back to back, and that also contained a clue. So now the running theory is because these 3 are awakened, that those are the clue tiles, together with this one, the middle tile, and then it's probably all going to be the closest tile to the middle. So we're pretty much going to continue with unlocking all of the regions, so by building the bridges, and then going for the clues because you get 100 coins every time you complete a clue. So it's going definitely well, but we might also have a bit of a target on ourselves because of the burning bridge. But from everything I've seen so far, this is actually so much fun. Oh, okay. Forgot that they added this, but that's the pristine spider silk obtained. And I'm doing some Soul Reaper X Seracnus, which is really fun because with the Araneo boots and the Amulet of Blood Fury, you can just stay here forever as long as you have prayer. But we need 3 cudgels, still haven't seen one, but yeah, still early days, we've only been here for a couple of KC. Quick little update, it's now Sunday afternoon, and this is what the board is looking like. Last day we mostly went for all of the bridges, and pretty much we also went and got like a ton of experience. Like for example in mining, we completed the Zalcane unique by doing some hop Kano. We also managed to complete the 3 Seracnus cudgels. I got one of them, not really that important as we already had that lock slot, but it did unlock us the 3rd clue. The assumption we had of like the center tile, then the closest tile pretty much closest to the middle being the clue tile is probably going to be true, as we also got a clue when we completed the 2000 chompies. So that's 4 clues done, and with the 3 Seracnus cudgels, because we completed 3 clues, or that's what I assume so, we also unlocked the wilderness region. These are all gilded tiles, which means that if we complete 1 tile, we get double the points. If we complete the entire thing, we get 10 extra points instead of 5. So that's a very good region to have unlocked as well. You're also seeing like a big slowdown of all of the things, like every fast item is pretty much out of the way. We still do not have Varlamore, so we're still working towards that, but the mining XP tile got from 2.5 mil to 6 mil mining experience because it got awakened. And you can pretty much see on the board as well, like pretty much the coin usage is all on awakening tiles. And what they are awakening is pretty much the bridge tile, so you cannot get to another region, and to do the clue tiles as well, because you get points from those. The only other thing that happened actually here is that another bridge was burnt down, so we were going to try to get the sailing experience and the 2 beefs to get to Varlamore, but yeah, that plan didn't work out all that well, as we now just have to get the mining experience instead. Tomorrow is Monday, so I imagine things are going to slow down a lot. Well, definitely on my side, because I still have to work. So I think most of the interesting things are going to follow in the next weekend when people are going to do like a last push. We are currently also in second place. We're like 1 point below the first place. So it's a very close race. But I feel like there's still a lot of things that can happen in just a couple of days. Before I was going to go bolting, I pretty much did some more VM by doing some point capping. And we have 40,000 points. It's not a lot, it's only 10 ore packs, because they are 4,000 each. So let's buy 10 for all of our points gone. And the Broken Dragon pickaxe is the last item we need, as they added that after we already had Green Volcanic Mine. We already opened 100 ore packs, so we are actually already dry. So I'm pretty much hoping that we can get a little lucky, get a point for the bingo just by opening these 10. So let's have a look. Not lucky. Okay. Oh! Oh! Aconite Tendon! I wasn't actually expecting this, as it's like 1 in 750 and this is our first task of the Aconite Tendon, so... Okay. 1 out of 5. Oh! Yes! 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 That's my third one! That's my third one! That's my third one! Fucking hell! Normally I would be so pissed that we got another one because it's our third one in 1600 KC. But because it's a bingo tile, I'm extremely happy to actually get it. I didn't actually think we would get it because we were already so lucky, but that's a tile completed with like the third pet smoke devil. Oh, that's actually so crazy. End of day number 4 of the bingo. I just had 2 days of work, so I couldn't really do much for the bingo, but the teammates definitely went hard. This is the state of the board. We finally unlocked all of the regions. We actually got lucky with the Smoke Devil pet. We got that, and then like 5 or 10 minutes later, they burned down this bridge. So we didn't have access to it anymore. So kind of lucky on that regard that we got it before they burned the bridge. Another thing that has been very interesting is that if you have a look at the tiles we have completed, for example, we have completed this very hard task here, but it's all because there are new shop items. One of the shop items is a cure spell or a cure all spell. A cure spell just unawakens something, a cure all spell unawakens an entire region, and somebody else from another team unawakened this one, so we went for it as soon as we could. We then also got the fishing experience to finish the bridge over here to get to Kendrin again. And then somebody unawakened the entire Varlomor part, so we had to pretty much rush VM to get the mining experience. But we did manage to get an Eye of Ayak before it got harder again, so we actually got the clue from here and from here, which gave us a bunch of coins to work with. We used a stat spy to pretty much check on what the other teams were doing. And we noticed, for example, we only have 2 tiles left here. In Tranmin, they are both awakened. They are quite hard to get. And we saw another team, the Darkmire Degens. They also had the same tiles left as us. So what we did was we venged them. Venging is pretty much making sure that whatever tile they complete next, we also get completed as long as we haven't completed it yet. And then, because we did not have the coins initially, because we did not have the Eye of Ayak yet, we just sent a message, which costs 10 coins, saying they got teleblocked to this region, the Tranmin region. But apparently, they did not believe the second message was correct. How? I don't know why, but as we saw that they were not going for any of these 2 tiles, we then actually teleblocked them to this region. So they have 24 hours that they need to stay in this region, work on these tiles. If they get a drop, they are free. If they do not get a drop, they pretty much have to wait out the entire 24 hours. So that's a very big push that they pretty much cannot do much in the meantime. I'm very sorry to the Darkmire Degens, but your board looked really good for us to do this. We are also at 115 score. That's quite a lot, but the Sophanum Spoons, the first team, has 133, so we're losing ground on them. And the next team, the Darkmire Legends, they are at 109. 10 more ore packs. Never lucky. In the meantime, we have also reached 3000 kills on the mesh. You have to take about half of those kills and add it to the top because, well, there is a 1/3 drop that is empty, so we only see 2 out of 3 drops. So we're essentially at 4500 meshes plus everything we did before we did the last task to get the last piece of the obsidian armor. The drop rate of the staff we are looking for is a 1 in 4096, so we're definitely dry. And if you add up all of the KC that was added before we tracked this, I'd say we're about like 1.5 to 2 times the rate. Oh, let's make sure we don't die here. But I'm pretty much just running the same lap, killing 4 of the meshes, killing this one here and then running up and then teleporting back with the achievement diary cape. So it's not really riveting content, and I'm hoping I can actually get the drop because, well, the bingo really needs it. Let's in the meantime check the board again. We are currently Friday evening, so there's 2 days left on the bingo. Score-wise, everything's actually fairly closely together, just a couple of points between all of the teams. We are currently in third with 177. We got passed by another team who has at 180, but the first place team is still 15 points ahead of us. 15 points might seem like a lot, but actually our plan going forward is completing the wilderness, which will give us 10 points plus the 2 for completing the shield. We pretty much have the entire shield, we just need crazy archaeologist part. We're probably going to do this at the very end of the bingo just to make sure that we have something that can boost our points. We completed Terranwin, we completed Mauritania. We are now looking to complete Kandrin as well. We have 2 jars of dirt. We need 5 because of the awakened one. We're probably going to cure this. We're going for the 202 bones as well. We're like at 135 something. This is actually pretty fast, so that's actually pretty nice as well. So we'll get 10 points from this region as well. We are also looking to complete the 6 purples from Tombs of a Mascot. And then we're probably also trying to get the 6 pickaxes cured, because if it gets unawakened, we pretty much have the tile completed immediately. So we pretty much have 30 points banked across these 3 regions. And then we are looking to pretty much complete Misthalin as well. That's why I'm going for the mesh tile. The Unsired we already have if we unawaken it. And the Broken Dragon pickaxe somebody actually got today. So I'm not really sure why this is not completed yet. So all in all, like, there's more than 40 points on the board that we are actually quite close to getting. We're pretty much hoping that's going to be enough to secure us the win, and, well, everything needs to fall into place, of course. There's still a lot of things that can happen in the last 2 days. Yes! Yes, yes! Eclipse Moon Tacets! The Meshtal is not for us, somebody else got it, and we're like really far behind at the moment. But the Varlamore region got cured, so we're going for a full set of moon armor. This is number 2 for our team, so that's actually pretty great. Oh, yes! It's a duplicate, but it's our 3rd item. Great! 1 more and we are ready with this tile. Oh, I got a speedrunner. Last day of the competition, and as you can see, we're actually doing pretty good. Yesterday I woke up and we had a 50-point deficit on the first team. So I pretty much thought the competition was over. We were going for 2nd place, but actually we got some really nice things. We completed the desert because somebody cured the dragon pick for the Calphite Queen tile. We completed the entire thing of Varlamore because somebody else did a full cure me on the entire region. So we pretty much went for that immediately and got everything. We're now only left with 3 regions: Asgarnia, Remenik, and Kurend. We're currently 3 points behind, so anything can pretty much happen in these next 12 hours. I'm probably going to go for a Virtus piece from Duke's Ocellus because that's a gilded tile that's worth 2 points. Some other people are going to go for the purples and Chambers of Zarek because the milk tile was added by somebody and we did not have this tile. So pretty much if we leave this tile open, we get extra points for everything around it that we have completed. 5 more? Never lucky. Another 5 maybe? No. And with that last couple of openings for the Dragon Pickaxe, that is the end of the event. We did manage to surpass the team that was in first place, but sadly there was another team that actually came out of nowhere and pretty much almost entirely blacked out the entire board. So congratulations to them. We are at the second place. And I had a really fun time at the event. It was a very unique event and I played more than I thought I was going to play. So that always shows that it was a good event. If we have a look at the KC, for example, that we did, we mostly have mole kills because we were going for the pet, eventually got it, not me, but somebody else. Then also, of course, the dupe thermonuclear smoke devil pet, we got in 106 KC. Then we did 70 Serachnis for 1 cudgel. We did a bit of Duke, but somebody else got the Virtus piece. We did some Royal Titan, some Zara, some Lunar Chest, Huey, and Scorpia. Well, that was a Slayer task that I wanted to skip to get a ref task. But we did not do all that many bosses, although it's 13 EHB, so 13 hours bossed. More because I'm not really doing this efficiently. But most of the time I actually went into the skilling part. For skilling, I did almost 1 million experience in mining. Also a bunch of cooking for the cooking tile, but that's not that intensive and it's pretty fast anyway. And then of course, yeah, most of the XP that was gained was in strength, ranged and hit points because this is still a quite heavily dominated game for bosses. In regards of items, it was only 3 new items. I tried to get a lot of new items, but it just wasn't happening. The first item we got was the pristine silk. I think this is... no, not a medium task. Or is it Serachnis? It might be Serachnis, but it's probably going to be a hard task then. Yes, 1 unique from Serachnis. We're 90% hard. Let's complete this one because we got the pristine spider silk. Mark complete. That did not give a percentage, but we still have 2 other items. The Aquanite Tendon, nope, is not medium task. Oh, it's actually a hard task. Okay, let's complete that one as well. And then we do get the 91% completed. And then the last item, I think this is also going to be a hard task. Moons of Peril. Oh, that's actually the last task in the hard tier. The last 2 items are going to be elite then. But let's complete this one as well. We got the legs here. Mark it as complete. And we are still 91%. So that's 3 extra tasks completed. I really wished I got something else except for dupes. But yeah, it is what it is. It was still a nice touch that we still got 3 items. The event might be done, but I stacked up quite a bit of salvage at the start of the event to get things rolling, but I actually couldn't get through everything because the team got all of the items pretty quickly. So what I want to do is, I want to go through the Barracuda salvage. We have about 1500 left, which is half of the drop rate for the unique item there. And we still have 4000 of the fishy salvage left, which is pretty much 1 1/3 of the drop rate for that unique there. So I still want to check out if we can get some more uniques by cleaning all of this salvage. As it would be a bit of a shame to just leave these sitting in the bank until we get a task to get some salvage uniques. And there goes the over 3000 Barracuda salvage. It does not seem like we are getting the dull knife from here. But we did get a bunch of medium clues. There's still 4 in the bank as well. So let me complete those first before we actually go and do the fishy salvage. As we can also get a lot of easy clues from those. It seems like it was a good thing that somebody else got the item because even in more than 4,000 fishy salvage, we don't seem to get the unique item here, which is kind of annoying. We do have like a massive amount of easy clues, so we'll have to go do that. But before I do that, I actually saw that I forgot something, because we did get these 3 items during the bingo, but there is a life before the bingo, and we got the broken sextant and the facility bottle as well. So let's go and complete those on the dashboard as well. The facility bottle is a medium task. We are 94%. This might give us 95. Let's see. Nope, not just yet. And I think for the sextant, I'm going to complete a sea treasure. Oh, there's only 1 in the hard tier. There's only 1 left in the medium tier as well. There's also 1 in the easy, but for the fishy and the barracuda salvage, that's then easy and medium together. So I will complete the hard sea treasure task. We're 91% hard. Let's see, we got the broken sextant. Let's complete it. And yes, we are 92% hard. Getting closer and closer to completing hard, medium, and easy. Should not take all that long before we get there, and we're only left with elite and master tasks. Time to go and complete all of the easy clues we've gotten. We've got 18, which is quite nice. And then the post-bingo burnout is probably going to set in, so I'm going to go back on the boat and try to get that paint again. That's just going to be really chill, and I'm probably just going to play some more on the Chunkman instead. We're just coming back from a trip. You can see we already have 40,000 martial salvage, so almost 2 times the rate, but we finally gotten a clam. And that's why I'm wearing pretty much all of these things. We put something in last time, so if we get something, yes, that is the Radiant Pearl. I think that's the biggest one, because we put in a Spirit Shield, I believe. And now we can put a Dragon Battle Axe in, and next time we see the clam, we will get another of the pearls. Took quite a while, because I've been going back and forth to bank all of the clues to here, Corsair Cove. So it's quite a while, and this is only my 2nd clam I've seen. So quite nice. We've started with the pearl collection. That's 1 more, and now we're going back to the salvaging spot. I'm pretty much hoping we get it by like 2 times the drop rate, as we're halfway to 95 sailing at this time. Oh, I got it! I got it! We fucking got it! 44,000 martial salvage, and we're done with this salvage paint. I didn't actually think we would get it within the 2 times drop rate, but we got it. Alright. Now the problem is though that I still have like 8 days on my Chunkman, and well, I just want to go for more levels because we're close to 99 right about now. So what I'm thinking about doing after this salvage paint is actually go to the next one that is extremely rare, and that's the Dragon Cannon Battle, which is a 1 in 20,000. So this comes from Opulent Salvage. We can also get Dragon Nails, which we probably will. And then we will also be able to get, I think it's the Moldy Doll. That will also give us a bit more experience than we're getting here, which is, I think we hovered around 35,000 to 40,000 an hour. If we go like 20,000 over there, we might actually get to 99 sailing that way, which would be kind of nice. Oh, what? What? We're 300 in. And we got it. What the fuck? Okay, so everything that we went dry on the other item, we went really lucky on this one. Oh my god. Well, we're still the same day, so I guess I'm just gonna keep going until we get the other 2 items. And if we get those, we can go for the other item at the higher level tier of salvage, but okay. 2.6 mil, I'm also going to keep this one, as it's going to be useful when we are going to upgrade our ship for ship combat, but damn, that's lucky. Oh! That's the dragon nails. And we're not even 1000. So that's also lucky on those. These are 1 and 2000. So now we're only missing the unique that's coming from here, the sea treasure. That's a 1 in 3000, so I guess we could be done pretty quickly now. Oh my god. So this all happened in the same day. We're just over 1000 opulent salvage and we've gotten all of the drops here. Like how? That's opulent salvage done? Yeah, we still have more than 7 days left on the chunk, man. So let's go to the next one, I guess. The highest tier salvage. Oh, we got it. I missed it, but okay. Going from very lucky on the last thing we were going for to the smashed mirror in 2.5 times drop rate. I still have a couple of days left on the chunk, man, so I'm probably just going to go for the completion of all the salvaging. So for the sea treasure, we're only still missing the moldy block and the dull knife, both of which we are already dry for, so I imagine this won't take that long. Oh, back to the clam, nice! Just moving spots, and if we take from the giant clam, we will get another pearl, a glistening pearl this time. And then let's put in an adamant crossbow, so we can get another pearl next time. Oh, okay, that was fast. There's the moldy block. We did like, what, 200 more of the fishy salvage? So yeah, guess we are going to the barracuda salvage, and then we're done. Oh, we got it! Okay, we're done. We had to do like 1500 more to get like to 4800, and that's the dull knife. That's all salvaging completed. So if you have a look at the collection log, sea treasures, everything is filled in except for the medallion fragments, but those we are going to get somewhere later. But for now, that's all of salvaging completed. So we pretty much don't even need this boat anymore because there's no more salvaging uniques to get. Before we go and complete all of the tasks on our dashboard, we still have to turn in all of the treasures we've gotten. We then have 4 more lamps we can put onto sailing, so let's just put them on. So 5000 experience, 15,000 experience, another 15,000, and ending with another 5,000. So 40,000 extra, and that brought us up to level 97, 10,800,000 experience in sailing. 2 more levels and about 2.2 mil experience, and we are done with the skill. Well, we are maxed again. We're very close, but it's not going to be for today. But soon we will have remaxed the account. Let's start at the beginning to complete our tasks over here. We are currently 96% easy, and we only have 1 more sea treasure from this tier. So let's complete this one here. Let's just say we got the moldy block. And if we complete that, we're still 96%. Alright, then on to medium. We have another sea treasure over here. So let's say that was the dull knife. Complete. That now puts us up to 95%. We were 94, so that's really nice to see. Then on to the hard tasks. We got the dragon nails as well, so let's complete these. Still 92%, but are there other tasks here? No. Alright, on to elite we go. There's a couple here we can complete. So we got the dragon cannon battle. Mark complete. Still 75%. but we'll definitely get a percent when we complete one of these. So here, moldy doll, and then another one with the smashed mirror. Yes, now we got 76% elite. Nice. Then one more in the master tier. The only one they added for the master tier, the salvage paint, has now also been completed. 42%. And now we're 43. Nice. And then there's a couple of things in passive. And that's all of the pearls. We got the radiant one. And we got the glistening one. And there we go. Everything complete now. And next episode we can go back to our regular tasks at hand here.